Well, I was today years old when I learned that the old Redwood Empire Pipe Dream came in 101. So I am about as stoked as I could be to do a review today.
Christmas came early for Dave.
It really did. Welcome back to another edition of Bourbon Kingdom. I'm David.
And I'm Zach.
And today we are going to review Redwood Empire 101.
Yeah, I've been hiding this bottle from Dave.
I honestly didn't know this existed.
For a hot minute. I didn't even put it in our whiskey haul video because we were basically even on... I had a couple more bottles in him, so I was like, I'll set this back. So I let surprise him.
It's a real nice surprise.
I still haven't watched that movie this year.
I haven't either.
I know.
I've just actually started. We watched Nutcracker, the new Ben Stiller one. It was sweet. It wasn't funny really at all. It was just kind of sweet, which I don't necessarily love my Christmas movies to be sweet. I just like them to be funny. I was 3/4 of the way through 4 Christmases, and then Quinn wanted to watch something else, so I've still got that. Anyway, hey, do us a favor. Hit the like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Tell us what Christmas movies you're watching, and then tell us if you had this as well.
And if it doesn't start and end with Christmas Vacation and Die Hard, then what are we doing?
I don't know. I have several on my list that do not include those names, but those are ones that I do watch as well.
Oh, okay. All right. I was like, hold on.
I generally speaking like to just watch Christmas movies all December, and it's been such a crazy December already that
you are not lying.
That I haven't. I've just kind of not been in the Christmas mood for whatever reason. You know, I put my dog down last weekend, so like
I know it's been tough.
It's just kind of put me out of the mood, and because we got him at Christmas time when we bought him.
Oh yeah, that is
when
right.
we got him, and I had him since he was like the size of my hand. And
then his head couldn't fit in the size of two hands.
No, not at all. So, R.I.P. Huckleberry. Love you, dude. Anyway, I am really excited about this. And I don't know what else to say about it because I have no clue really much about it.
So, this is Redwood Empire Pipe Dream 101. This is 73% corn, 19% rye, 5% malted barley, and I think 3% wheat.
Yeah.
4% mash bill, or 4 grain mash bill, which I kind of forgot that they were 4 grain. Are you comparing it?
No, this is nice.
The other thing I was really surprised about, and I can't remember, I feel like the other Pipe Dream is not as old. Yeah. I feel like that's only like 2 to 3 years old. Now, it's been a long time since A, I've drank it, and then B, since we did the review for it, I felt like that was 2 or 3 years old. This is a blend of 5 to 15 years old. So, and I think the 5-year-old stuff is their own stuff. Obviously, 15 would be sourced. I don't know where it was sourced from.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming there's only a couple of them that it could be from.
So, price-wise?
Well, distilled in California, Indiana, and Kentucky.
Nice.
So, you got... Okay. So that makes a little more sense. And I was like... You really only have 2 places you can get 15-year-old stuff from. 2 states. Yeah. Well, I guess 3 technically. I guess you get it from Tennessee, but it didn't smell like Tennessee.
No, definitely doesn't smell like Tennessee. You're talking. Obviously, I would say that's Ross and Squibb in there, and
I would guess Barton.
I would say Barton.
There is some.
I would say that too. Maybe there's some Buffalo Trace or some.
There's not
Heaven Hill or.
Okay, now let me say this. There's some older Heaven Hill out there. I don't think it's 15 years old, though.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know. I would guess Barton. I don't know. Totally speculating.
It's nice that they even put on there that it came from...
Maybe it's Willet.
Yeah, probably.
Actually, it can't be Willet, but...
Because this is good? Is that why I can't do Willet?
No, stop. You're hate whenever we do a big Willet review day.
I probably will hate it. I'll call in sick that day.
I'll just have Tim.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'll just have Tim or Scott over.
Just have Tim call himself David.
Probably Scott, just because he has like some bangers that are open.
Yeah, that's probably true. Right away there's just there's like a good citrusy note to it, like an orangey kind of note to it right on it.
a little bit peanutty.
I don't get the peanut, but...
By the way, opened this last night, cracked it open. I didn't take a drink out of it or anything. I just took the cork off and left it open for about 20, 25 minutes. Let it breathe.
Let her breathe. Listen, I'm not going to take much more time smelling it. There's some traditional notes in there, a little bit of caramel.
I was going to say there's a lot of that on there.
The apple in there, so it kind of...
It actually doesn't really drink like there's a lot of 15 in there at all, which not surprised. Drinks a little, or nose is a little young to me. A little sharp.
It is a little sharp right there, right at the front. Oh.
Smidge of chocolate.
Yeah, a little citrus.
I do agree with like the orange citrus.
Yeah. Sweet. I think this is like what I come to expect with Redwood Empire. Just a little sweetness right there on that front end. Turns into a little bit of citrus on there.
I would like to change my guess from Barton to Jim Beam.
Is it because you smell a little nuttiness in there?
It's not because I just smell it. It's just because it tastes like a nutty Jim Beam product.
I mean, obviously they will sell barrels to people. So
yeah, they need to sell barrels to people.
They will definitely do that.
Okay, on the palate, there is a nice, like, warm, like, cookie note on there, like a fresh baked cookie, which is nice. Here's my thing, though. It is nutty on the palate. And it's nutty on the nose.
It's funny because normally I will get the nuttiness, but I am...
A lot of nuts.
I don't have...
Not the salty kind either.
I try not to put a lot of nuttiness anywhere near my palate. I honestly think that this drink's pretty much like a proofed up Redwood Empire.
It should, in theory.
A proofed up pipe dream. It's probably got it's got a little bit more staying power on the finish. Where I think this one is generally a little more smooth. Will you hand me that too? I want to do.
I'll set you up somewhere.
Okay.
We need the Glens for our next thing that we're doing.
Oh yeah. Generally speaking, this has been my starter bourbon.
That's 1,000 times better.
This has been my starter bourbon for a long time. The only recently has Bardstown High Wheat taken this place.
This comes off very youthy. Very, my kids are screaming upstairs. This comes off very youthy and nutty in comparison to that. That actually comes off that is so much more balanced.
Yeah, I would agree with this. This is very, very balanced, very smooth. There's like...
I guess you're going to drink the rest of that.
It's just like, just a really easy, smooth drink.
This comes off, I don't want to say it's unbalanced. It's just but it doesn't come off.
I feel like it wanted to make you feel like you're drinking this, but just wanted you to feel the proof a little bit more.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's actually a good way of putting it. It does come off like it really wants to be punchy.
Yeah.
But it's not punchy in a good way.
I think that this will get better with air.
Maybe.
I think a little bit airtime will do it good, more than 20, 25 minutes. I think this sits there. I don't hate it by any means. I think it's...
That's good. You can go home with you.
I think it's sweet enough on the front end that you can enjoy it. I would probably put just a dab of water in it, maybe mute some of that just a hair.
Well, then if you're dabbing it with a hair of water, then just buy that.
But not as much. Like, I'm not saying, like, put,
It's only 11 proof points.
It is. That is true.
So, okay, that goes back to my point. I think this is like around like 60 to 70 bucks.
Yeah.
So,
that's... And for 35? Is it?
35, 40 bucks?
Yeah.
So, yeah, just, in my opinion, buy the 90 proof pipe dream.
But I do like the bottle. I like that it says 101 on it. That just makes me want to set it by the Wild Turkey 101.
Take Wild Turkey 101 every day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, obviously, that's a staple. Like, that's what it is.
Agreed.
Anyway, yeah, I'll take this home with me because he's not going to want to drink it.
It's a pass.
It's a pass for him. It's a pass for me just because I'm going to take this one home and drink it and probably just buy a regular Redwood Empire when I'm out of it. So
we normally love Redwood Empire too.
Yeah. Listen, we say this about everybody. You can't always hit home runs. If you hit home runs every time, you're setting yourself up for failure.
You're Jack Daniels.
Well, even Jack Daniels.
Except whenever they try to do a sherry finished malt.
I knew he was going to bring that up. He just always likes to
exception to the rule.
He always likes to dig that in there. I just had that the other day, and I still enjoy it. So
at least somebody does.
On you. All right. Tell us if you've had it. Tell us. I'd really be interested to see if they're going to try to proof up all of them.
I bet you they will. I mean, it just makes sense. All you're doing is just cutting the water back.
I mean, obviously not going cast strength because they already make them on cast strength. So, proofing them up to 101 seems interesting to me. Maybe it'll work.
Agreed.
Didn't work with this one.
Did not work.
But we'll see.
I mean, it worked for Dave's favor because Dave just gets another bottle. So
True. I mean, listen, I'll take a free bottle anytime. That's kind of the nature of what it is. All right. Well, till the next time.
We'll see you.
We'll see you.